Hello. Um, Today I'm going to continue my update on my open source um, journey. So right now, what I'm doing actually is, as you know, I'm working on Central application. I'm starting from the plugin phase. If you look at the plugins phase, I'm starting with the GitHub plugin integration, and this is the code that has the GitHub integration. I'm trying to go through the code to understand what is going on, and I'm actually starting from the client. And to understand the client, I saw the API, the Auth API client, and I pick into the definition of it, right? After I pick into the definition of it, I look into this one also, the base class, which is the API client, right? So all the way from, I don't know, all the way from here, this seems like, the base file of those subsequent classes that we saw earlier. So what I'm doing is I'm walking through this particular class. I try to look at I'm trying to figure out what the purpose of this class is. I know it's for making API call, but a descriptive purpose of the class, right? And what are these properties? Of course, this is a logger which is inherited. If you look at the top of the class, which is inherited from you. This is the logger, and this, where are you, where are you, where are you, where are you? Okay. All right, that's the logger, right? This simply returns the Sentry plugin logger. So what this does is just, if there's an existing logger, it returns it. If not, it, gives you like a new one. And this is the logger, as you can see. I'm just trying to go through the file and try to understand what this particular class is doing to get a conceptual understanding of what the class is being used to achieve. And once I understand that, try to get how it maps relatively to you, how it mapped relatively to Auth API clients and try to go through that. But so far, I haven't really made any much progress. But I believe with time, with time, I'll get better at it. And I guess that the biggest part about it is actually seeing other people way of writing code and getting good understanding of their practices. I guess you can call that an advantage. For example, just by looking at this class, I try to understand why we have the object as a base class, and I went to GitHub and I found out the fact that without this object class, a couple of things would not be possible. Things like class method, static method, new method, a lot of method won't be available in this class without its object. So it's a new style of uh, class creation. So this actually allowed me to understand more about the code, what is going on in Python. And I would say it's allowed me to focus on what actually matters when you're writing application styles that matter, things like that. And that's it for today. And hopefully I'm going to have more updates next time that I make a video on my open source journey. Hopefully 3 years down the line we can start making pull requests and start making some good contributions to open source code. That's it. Okay.